Hello, Griffey. Hope you're having a good day, and welcome to the Twisted Malice of La-Mulana, the game that makes you run around in circles and dance like the beautiful monkey you are. But, hope you're doing well. Hope you aren't, still burning. Alright, let me go here. Change back to my usual thing. I was using our built-in CD player to listen to music. But it has the downside of, oh, I haven't listened to that song. Yesterday was day. Today is also a day. That is accurate. That is lore accurate. Lived in Onward. But don't worry, just as it was yesterday and the day before, and even the day before that, I don't know what I'm doing. So you haven't really missed much. I mean, you missed a bit. I killed like 13 bosses yesterday. So, yeah, that was fun. I'm still looking for statues to give eggs to. That's the thing I've said before. And still looking for a way to summon the winged dragon of Ra so I can punch him in the face. But other than that, things are going. Just going. Oh, I forgot there was a thing right here. Not exactly what I was here for, but... So yesterday, we got the Giant's Flute. It allows me to hear the tongue of giants. Which... Okay? It'll just be me hearing them go, "Hey! Are you dead?" really loudly from across the sands of time. Because they're all dead! They've got 2 different shrines to their deaths. They have to be all dead at this point. Ugh. Ow, ow, getting beaten up at every angle. Ow. But another reason I'm over here specifically is... I don't know. We haven't really... Ow. Ow, ow. Another reason I'm over here is to get my butt kicked by a wall of spikes. And some random demon. I don't really know why I was there. I guess I got a thing. But there has to be statues somewhere. We've looked all over the Immortal Battlefield, all over Onflin, all over the Roots, all over the Fortress, all over Valhalla. We've been all over the gates looking. Takamahara, there was one. I don't think there was one in Heaven's Labyrinth, but I don't know. But I haven't really looked here for statues. The thing we're looking to do right now to show eggs to a statue is optional, but I kind of want to do it. I still don't know how to open this stupid thing. Maybe I'm supposed to, like, break a ceiling or something. There are traces of poison located in your vicinity. As it turns out, poison is bad for your health. Did you know that? Did you know? If you breathe in poison, you're likely to die. True fact. Yeah. Also, this room, we still don't know how to do anything in. Let's play the Nigoro game. Okay. Don't know why they decided to put enemies in that, of all things to do. Here's a secret hidden room. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to read the thing. Instead, I stopped time. A relatable circumstance, I'm sure. I do wonder if there's a secret over here, so... Ow. Warning! There's poison in this magma. Someone really looked at a big pit of magma and said, you know what this needs? A little spice. But hope you're having a good day, even if it is a day. I haven't really done much of anything because I am lazy. Second skull. Is this skull chaos? I remember chaos being a skull. Or something being a skull. Oh, this is the mirror? I thought this was... Well, I guess that does get rid of my theory of him being in Valhalla. Defeated by his own children on the walking weaver's discarded body parts. On the dwarves corresponding to the 4 cardinal health points, held his skull aloft, creating the sky. Okay. Maybe he's not in Valhalla because everyone hated him. Because he was right. He was yellow. Ymir specifically only sniffed the yolk. Okay, where else should I go? I think. No worries about being a downer. I'm always down for downing. If I cared, I wouldn't have asked. Anything? Nothing? Okay. I think I've explored all of these for statues. Was there any big statue in... Definitely not in here. Definitely not... I killed all the statues in here. I hope there's not one in the underworld. But either way, I hope your stuff goes well, Ruby. And yeah, I believe in you and all that. I don't know. Maybe there's one in here I didn't get. I don't think I got a statue in here. Ba-ba. And also to double check, yes, okay, that did activate the light. So I'm correct about this being related to whatever this stupid thing is. Ow. Ow. Is it you? No, this is just the Sphinx. There's a secret up here! Okay, bye! That secret opened that treasure chest up there? Oh my god. Oh, it's a... Anzu acquired! Okay. Putting a pin board for you to display all your Pokemon pins? That's nice. How many pins do you have? All 1,000? Ow. I'm gonna die. Who are we kidding? There's probably like 2,000. There's probably shiny pins too. You don't have to actually go check, it's fine. I was just curious if it was offhand knowledge. Ba, 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 ba. I'm probably gonna die. Yep. Okay, hang on. Let's go heal real quick before I lose my Anzu pin. Which I would hate to have. Okay, back to where we were. Why do you have to stab? Why do you have to stab? Why do you have to? Okay, you didn't stab me that time. But why did he have to try to stab me? I wish I could just take a stupid key fairy around with me. Would be nice. I just healed. We also still need to figure out how to open that thing, so we can press that button, and that will do something. I don't know what. Yeah, that's the Alvis one. This goes down to somewhere. I forget where exactly. I don't remember a statue being up here, although there is a weird statue in the laser beams, which is kind of strange. I just healed. You know what? I'm not even gonna humor you. I'm just gonna leave. Oh, that reminds me, actually. In case we do die, I didn't click the thing. We're almost at 300. Assuming I've been tracking my deaths correctly, at least. Highly probable that I haven't been. I'm gonna go get a key fairy. Yeah, sorry I don't have any real interesting things I do to talk about off-stream, because most of what I do is just playing more games. I mean, I have been drawing a little bit, but that was also like days ago, and it's not even anything interesting. I'm just redoing an older one. I hate life. I hate how a lot of these things are designed. Go away. 19 pins plus the 8 Sinnoh badges? You can... Hey. You can go challenge the league or whatever they're called? You can go fight Cynthia and get your butt kicked. Isn't that amazing? Cynthia's Sinnoh, right? Pretty sure. 1 second. I'm back. Someone was saying hi, and just... I don't know, they always walk in the room and are like, "Are you streaming?" Like, yes. I stream at the same time every day. Almost every day. I'm purple on Discord. And I double checked, I definitely am. Like, the only times I'm not streaming at this time is if I have something else to do, and they're usually there. You know, I'm not allowed to drive around, so they're usually the ones that drive me around. You know. I knew you were the one to open this stupid thing. What do you mean it has the... Okay. What do you mean you just put a key there? I know it's breakable. I thought you were the one to break it. I had to blow it up? No. Alright, bombs were not the answer. It just obliterated me. What do I don't have any other way of interacting with you. Honk? Shuriken? This thing? Spear? Wait. I can throw through it. Ow! Got it. Oh my god, I have to do it twice. You know, it's not their fault. It's when they get. Okay, let's go back. I'm full health. My laser wounds are sufficiently covered in hot spring water. Delicious. Maybe I could just stand up here and... Ow! Nope. 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 Got it. Nope. Never mind. I'm dead. Anyway. Developer of this game is a jerk. You heard it here last. What do you... Oh, it's hitting the ground. Okay. It's hitting the thing, but it's not... Oh, okay. Isn't Sinnoh Gen 4? And I don't know what Gen 5 is. I've never played that one in my life. Okay, did that do something? Is there another button in here I need to press? Ah, okay, I see. Understandable. I don't understand. Did that do something? I don't understand. Can I... If only I was small. If only I lived in a world where I could be small. Okay, that definitely hit it, so... I hit the button. I don't know what the button did, but I hit it. Maybe it opened this box over here? No. Not open the box over here. I have no idea. No idea. No idea. No idea. I didn't get a jingle that I did something cool, though. Fucking Pikachu plush and maybe some dog tags. I don't think that Pokemon have dog tags. But, you know, I'm not a real collector. I don't know what my oldest merch is. I do have a really tiny Pichu. It's just a plastic Pichu. The paint on its ears are like faded away. Or like chipped a lot. Covered in grime. But he's still smiling. And he's just been sitting back there for a long time. Don't remember what it's from or when it's from, but it's Gen 2, I think, so it's probably my oldest merch, if it qualifies as such. Alright, I don't know what that button did. There was no feedback on it doing anything at all, so... Contacts from Toys R Us. 12 years ago, jeez. Freshly stocked these dog tags in the original packaging. The tags were clearly aged by light and time. 1997. That's a strange set of circumstances to get these tags, but... What does this do? This wind, okay. I knew we had it already. If we didn't, I was gonna slap myself. Well, they were dog tags. You couldn't buy them or they'd be stolen glory. Or whatever. Stupid pots, invincible to lasers. There we go. Okay, this isn't anything important. This is just the... Supposedly, that hot spring down there gives me infinite ammo for 3 minutes or something, but it didn't work last time I tried it. What do you say? Okay, I don't care. Well, I think I've been everywhere except for... up, I guess. But also, if you got it from a Toys R Us, it's just... I can't imagine a lot of people going back into the back of a Toys R Us and feeling safe. You know what I mean? Hello, Botanics. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to me meandering around again. Right now I'm looking for egg statues. Actually, I'm gonna poke your brain. What did this do? Or am I not done with it? I hit this with a roly shuriken, but it didn't seem to do anything. It's okay if you don't remember, but... It didn't make a jingle, so I feel like I'm just missing something. Wait, no, I have to go this way. Don't hit the lasers! There's a statue in here. There's a thing in here, but... Not sure what it does, but know how to solve it. Wow. Spoken like a true La-Mulana player, I think. Can't read this, so I don't think it's a statue. This tunnel... I don't know if that's a statue. And let's go to the top here. Wait, what does it say? 4 phases are meant to see the 4 ages. Place the correct offering in the correct hand for the correct age. Ugh. And then all shall be revealed. Also, this reminds me of the first game. It didn't work. Oh well. In the first game there was one of these tubes you could break like that, I think. You broke it with something, and then you could just jump out of it. But not this one, I guess. Unless I did it wrong. Maybe you have to do it from outside, who knows? No, that wouldn't make sense. Because then I could have gotten into that place a lot sooner. The thing with the vase? What vase? I'll go back, but... The statue with the 2 lasers around it? Ow. Ow. Darn it, darn it, darn it. There's just too many things in this room. Worms and skeletons and tears. Oh wait, those are mine. I reloaded because I didn't want to use my heal, so meaning... It's gonna heal me. You stupid bird. Fine. I get it. I'll just stay healed. There, I'll stay healthy. Are you happy, bird? Of course not. The birds are never happy. I love how he loaded up another bone throw, as if he knew I was coming back. And look, I'm back. So, this statue? I don't know what this does either, to be honest. Why? Now, nope, don't drop down. Could I please just get up there? I'm not asking for much. Ah, you meant over there. Wow. Wait, did that activate another light? No. But yeah, this I figured out has to do with the statues that I'm showing eggs to, or an egg to, but I don't know... I don't know what it's about, other than that a friend of mine said it was optional. Which of course means I have to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go check the other side, which means I have to go to... Valhalla. And check my notes for the blood door, which I haven't done in a while. Dang it! Oh well, it's fine. Whatever. I'm happy to be healthy. Is that what you want to hear, game? Let's see. Valhalla should be early. There it is, okay. So, Bloodgate should be Ancient Chaos right now, I think. According to my notes, it's the shrine for the boss room that we beat. Ancient Chaos, Eternal Prison. Yep, here we are. Then it's Hall of Malice and the Mausoleum, and then an empty drop, because I need to do something. Okay, are you... This is Abzu, okay. I don't remember him talking to Abzu, but I will do it anyway. We've gone past this thing like 7 times. Is that all of it? It looked like there were 5 lights. Where else have I not been? We got one in the Taka Shrine. We got one in Icefire today. We got one in... want to say we got one in Mausoleum? No. Either way, there's not one in there. There's not one in the Underworld, I hope. Unless it's a room I haven't been to yet. Not one in Immortal Battlefield. There, no there. Not one there. I think we might have got one there. I don't think I've really searched this place for a statue. And this place has the other computer. Maybe we can show it to the computer? Yeah. I don't think I've shown the egg to the computer. No. Not the computer. Have you gotten any cool new information for me, Typhon? That's new. The system has crashed due to destruction of the energy source, Echidna's room. Subsequently, Project Typhon cannot be executed. The Olympian seizure of La-Mulana has been rendered impossible. Oh! Is that bad? On the monkey for the what means computer game with their children. Cool. That seems bad. I didn't come here with that intention. But yeah, last stream yesterday we beat Echidna. If I'm saying that name correctly. I don't like the music just goes right back to normal. Well, we destroyed Typhon, so that's probably good, I guess. What will Hermes say? To think that Typhon was created by the Olympians, and that we were the bearers of the third children of dissonance. We were completely— oh! Dissonance! I remember. That sounded like a ox. Okay, dissonance acquired. I don't know what that does for me, but we got it. Last time that allowed me to open the door, the blood door, but wanting to see my wife once more committed a taboo by entering the underworld or whatever. I mean, they could probably just set up like a once-a-year visitation thing, right? And make you pay for it. And then the underworld can get better services by collecting money from people who want to go see their dead friends and or loved ones. It was not the unsealed Gigas, but Typhon created by our predecessors who caused all the fighting. How terribly sad. I shall remain here and continue to pray to Chaos. Is Chaos here? Is Chaos in the room with us right now? I don't know why I came in here. I've already showed the egg to the fish. Now? Oh yeah, fairy. A fairy I can't reach very easily, so I'm gonna leave. Yeah, you missed quite a few boss fights last stream. I fought like 13 of them. We defeated... Echidna. I did the pepper thing for the white seals, but I don't know what it did, other than open a door. Five rays of light are the origin of creation. What'd that say? Move the light and create. That's... would probably be the thing we're doing now with the egg. I'd assume. Because they're all the gods of creation, or whatever. All the gods of creation come together to eat a good old egg sandwich. And that's all they do. Yeah. Seems to be all that we're doing. I'm just checking every room I've been in already, and I'm gonna waste everybody's time. Aha! Thinking birds. Are you Chaos, Mr. Skull? No. This is where we got the battle axe. What's important is what's inside. Try sitting. Try placing your hand upon it. On what? Okay, where have I not been? I haven't been to the... That's where the twins are, though they wouldn't... See, I haven't been to the bottom left, but I don't think the twins have anything important to say. Wait. Actually... I realized there was a face that I was ignoring. Can I get to the top right? No. I have to go turn it again. Think that's correct? Oh, darn it. Got myself stuck. I forgot about that. I forgot that would trap me. Why would they put that there? Why would they put just a box you can get stuck in? There we go. Nothing. I'm gonna start mashing the read button. Making resemblance to chaos, so he is here. Okay. Which the earth was born. Out of here. Chaos, would you like an egg in these trying times? We did it! anything else in here I need to think about? I don't think so. I went the wrong one. Okay, so we got Dissonance from Typhon. I don't actually know what that does, unless maybe it unlocks the other door in the Hall of Malice? Or not the Hall of Malice, the Blood Corridor. These are words I can say. But none of that matters now. We got eggs! I can finally solve this stupid egg puzzle. Why are two of them pointing here? Okay, so what am I doing? This stupid egg puzzle, yes. I had to go around and show 5 statues an egg. And now I have to weigh an ox's legs? I don't know what... Okay, so... Chaos was purple. Do the colors matter? I don't really understand this part at all. Okay, let's just... Does that do anything? Okay. But that didn't do anything. Good luck, I'll need it. Great, thanks. The only hint I've gotten were... Virtue is measured akin to the number of ox hooves. I didn't write down the colors, but I... Well... Actually, I don't even remember what the colors were. We know Chaos was purple. Maybe I should write that down. Chaos was purple. Blue was... I already forgot. No, yellow was Ymir. I think. Who did we look at other than that? It was... It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. It probably doesn't matter. The red was at in the Taka Shrine. Whoever the heck that was. I remember being confused that it was red. Green was somewhere. We got that one like 2 days ago, so I don't remember. I didn't remember their names. It might have been Atom. I don't know. Okay. Virtue is measured in number of ox hooves. But I don't know what it's asking me. There's nothing virtuous about creation. It just is. Supreme God of Mythology, Brahma, the creator deity, the four faiths looking on 4 different regions that represents omnipotence. La-Mulana, the name of the machine that monitors the color. I don't... I have no idea. It's got one hoof. Max hooves. I can't read this, okay. Uh-huh. Do the lights matter? Puzzle is not fair. I still don't understand what this does. I hope it's not part of the puzzle. I don't think it is, though. I was wondering if maybe Ow. Because I activated it, all the colors, that maybe this would move. But no, nothing. I can't interact with this at all. Unless there was something there already and I just forgot about it. Just felt like doing that. Anu! Okay. Accept Brahma's four tribes. The four faces are a means to see the four ages. Place the correct offering in the correct hand for the correct age. Then Yggdrasil shall be ever revealed. Okay. Can I pick them up? Or... I don't really have an item that does that, though. I'm thinking. Age of Silver. Age of Copper. Age of Rock, I don't know. Age of Gold. I got nothing. This game doesn't give me any feedback on any of the things I'm doing. I showed you the egg. Please solve this puzzle. I'm gonna go heal. Of course, I am just assuming I have all the pieces I'm allowed, or that I need. I have no idea if that's true. It could be anything. I definitely don't have all the pieces I need. I'm missing a few brain cells from burning all this stupid egg puzzle nonsense in there. Not all of them, no. There's a lot of lore ones I just kind of ignored. I wrote down a lot of stuff, but there's also a lot of stuff I just missed. But like I know... The Vapara Yuga is the Age of Copper. And disaster was wrought from virtue and sin in balance. Is that important? And... we had the other one too, I think. We had the one about the gold, didn't we? I might have accidentally deleted it. Padma Lotus begets blessing, but blessing will not grace those for whom life is tangled with chaos. I don't have those mantras. I must have either deleted it or I recorded it and then died. But we had the... we had this one recorded. In other words, I need to go and get all of those things in order to figure this out. And I don't think I've seen Kali or Treta as a mural, and I don't know where they would be. What if I just blow it up? What if I just blow everything up? Ow. Yeah, I agree. But this game doesn't have real hints. That's the other issue. It just throws words at you, and then you have to connect the dots yourself. But I don't know where those hints are. I don't really want to go wander the world again. I've done that literally all day. Ow. What do you say? Pray to Anu. I've killed Anu. And his little silly car, too. Give me cash. Nah, I'm good. Forgot it was that guy there. Yes. Well, if I don't do this, then we're kind of back at square one, though. And by square one, I mean I don't have anything to do. I guess we'll go mess around in the mausoleum. I'll look around for hints, I guess, but I don't know where to go for that. Forfeit the earth to the power of heaven, we rise the sky by the way of the Dark Star Lord's pyramid. So yeah, when I did the white button puzzle, it sent us here, which I've already been to. I can't complete this puzzle yet. I'm missing a few mantras. I think. Not entirely sure if that's true. Nobody's here. The Dark Star Lord could harness storms, you know. He could eat them up, gobble them up for breakfast, and then shoot them out of his fingertips. I've been over there before, so it's probably nothing important now. All hidden lands will be revealed. The truth of the pyramid will be exposed. I've got the crystal. Crystal is get. That skeleton has some sick dance moves. I don't know if you can see him between the pot and that feathered friend, but he really enjoys this song. And this guy will attack me, but we haven't talked to him since we did the thing. Power of storms, you shall learn what it feels like. Okay, he doesn't say anything important. Does Set normally have the power of storms? Maybe I'm just confusing him with Anubis, but I feel like he was more of a fire guy. If it's just the hints, then yeah, I guess that's fine. It's definitely better than just wandering around for hours on my own. You know, it's my fault for not writing them down. Or writing them down and then dying. But I would appreciate it, thank you. Here. Can you say anything? I didn't realize I was reflected in the mirror and also getting cut in half. What the heck? The Dark Star Lord's Mausoleum. See our fun little mirror house where you can see yourself cut in half by your own reflection. mean the birth of a new Dark Star Lord. That's me. Ow. Rude. Well, there's one right there, actually. Tetra Yuga, the Age of Silver. When virtue declined and people came to lean on ceremony. Write that down, I guess. Treta. Not Treta. Versus in Icefire Treetop? Okay. Let me refill my... Don't want to get hit. Refill my time stop I accidentally used. E1. Dude, where am I? Yeah. Hmm? Oh, so the hints are also the what is creation thing? Okay. Okay. Well, then I've... I think one was in this shrine. Because I remember it was funny. Dang it. Go ahead, I knew it. I knew you were gonna land right there, you stupid demon. Or ox guy, I don't know. They don't have to be demons, I guess. Yeah, there's chaos. Creation is simply floating in the purple darkness. I don't remember where the others are. All of Malice, okay. Thank you for the hints, I appreciate it. Or, you know, directions. The F5, B, C. All the way over there? A, B, C, D, E, F. Ah, okay. This is another one I also probably need, maybe, I don't know. Disappeared, replaced by conflict and despair. Good thing I decided to randomly pick... Look at other stuff. Ow. Ow. Hate these guys. Just a constant wave of nonsense. Excuse me. The echidna one. Jump into every single wheel. It's a good idea. Burns off all the rust. Am I in the wrong spot? Did I miscount? Down here? There it is, okay. Wait, Odin? What is creation? Odin responded that all was birthed from the remains of the primeval giant Ymir. The glimmer which is birthed from death is creation. Okay. Money! Delicious, delicious money. That's new. Okay. Still don't know what this one is. Oh no, not gloom. Okay. Where are we? We're in D4. Ow. Ow. Why'd it have to be the Eternal Prism? Now. Right over here. Abzu. Abzu was begotten of pure water, so he answered that undefiled, clear waters are creation. So he's probably blue. But how does this relate to the puzzle? Just on the off chance I didn't skip, so I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, this is the other music thing. Okay. I remember now. Who were we missing? We're missing... someone. I believe you, but the dots aren't connecting just yet. But... Oh, I can't get to Doom properly, though. Oh, yeah, I can. I'm gonna go heal. I have the feeling something's gonna go wrong. Alright, to Valhalla. I don't have Doom's save point, if it has one. Oh, wait, no, it does have one. It's like right before Hell. The lady, not the place. I've seen it, I just can't get to it. Yeah. I tried to jump. It didn't work. Danger! There's combustible gas in the air. Also, giant floating heads that want to stick you with their brains. You know, so watch out for that. Are these stupid things important too? Would you say D4? Wait, that's right above us? Oh yeah, in the little corner. Brahma asks that long name I'm not gonna bother saying. What is creation? Amaterasu illuminated all with a red light. The lives born from that are creation. So all born from the red light? Okay. That's all the asked, I think. Right. Wait, no, are we missing one? No. We got all of them. Oh boy, the next series of hints. This thing better be worth it, or I'm gonna cry. I can't teleport out of here, though. That's the problem. I hope these pots are important. Or these rings are important. I don't remember where they are, either. Get up. Problem with getting the anchor is I sink now. Out of the way. Right. We've escaped. And now we're here. Okay. Hold on. Our favorite place to be. Ow. Ow. Nope. A wall of whips, if you birds fly into them, that's your fault. Wait for the one who can clear the spiraling light. Spiraling light. We already killed him, so I'm not really worried about that. That was lucky. That wasn't. Yeah. That was lucky. And then I fell off anyway, because I'm so good at games. Don't. Just, please don't. Don't stab me. It's supposed to be our day where we don't get stabbed. Okay. Everything's fine. I was very scared it was gonna pop up as I jumped over him. Just work on those railroads, and now we're up here. I think I went up too far. This one? Wait, is it this one? I thought this one was like a mantra one. If it is this one. Am I looking for another one, or is it this one? Oh, I'm out of stuff. Hang on. I have to rearrange some things. Let's see. I don't think we need that one. That's just saying if we're wrong, we get shot. Still need to do that one. Don't know what this one means still. Wait. I do know what that one means, I think. Maybe? I think it might just be saying there's a... The door I already know about, okay. I don't know what that one means still. We're still on those. Bunch of gibberish. Well, anyway, is this the one I'm looking for? The Padma Lotus begets blessing? Okay. I don't understand why, but okay. I thought life and blessing or chaos would be like a... Oh boy, gee, this whole thing is just its own... It's right there, this one. Meanwhile... Fenrir is wondering where the heck I went. Alright, I can't go this way. Can I go that way? No. I don't remember how to get over there. It's been a bit. Not that way! I think I'm gonna grab that pink fairy, just because. That way I don't have to go back and heal. I'll just be healthy. Die. Hello, it's me, Pink Fairy! It's been a while since I was called out, can't help but notice. Is this one? No. No, this is just telling me to show them the egg. Yeah, that's just the start of, hey, go show the statues this egg. so that they remember. Love spikes. Dang it. I was trying so hard to not do that. Trying so hard to push the door open and not push hard enough that it'll cause me to jump off the cliff. Dang it. I'm good at platform. It says right here on my resume. Wait, Sokka was banished to the underworld, living condemned... Oh! I forgot about that. Hang on, I'm gonna write that down real quick. Just, Sokka's in the underworld. We'll use that later. Hang on. I think I went to the wrong place. When you say A1, you mean on the left, right? Or do you mean in the very top right? Am I crazy? Oh, that part. That is... No, that makes perfect sense. I don't remember how to get to there from here, so, 1 second. Valhalla! I don't remember how to get there, at least, but... Early on, I went to him like 4 or 5 times, not knowing how to beat him, and got obliterated. Oh, it is so slow to walk. Why can't I slide? I didn't insist that it wasn't the answer, I just insisted that it was really difficult, and it was. I was taking a lot of damage. And hello, Riesling. Hope you're having a good day. Chump. This place isn't even in... Whoa! It didn't appreciate that. Did I miss it? Am I blind? Am I dumb? I trust you. This is the right spot, isn't it? Is it under though? No. I was kind of worried that it was gonna block that and I'd just be stuck here forever. Oh right, yeah, just push the block. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I'm very forgetful. Who am I? The Veda text constitutes a belief system. One that believes that when we reach death, we return to water. Okay. I'm starting to see a correlation. I'm typing stuff, but I'll also record this. I think that was proof this might be. Okay, I already have that. And there's this nonsense. I don't know what this is about. And I think this did something. I don't remember what. But anyway. Immortal Battlefield, our favorite place to be. A6. We can probably get there easier from down here. Why are all those... Ow. A6. Up and then to the left. Right, let's see. Nope, went down one. Miscounted. It's just to the left. Right? No. Right. Ow, ow. Yeah, just keep going left. Darn it. Ow. Waiting for the thing, and I got impatient and tried to jump, and that guy died. Do not touch the fake Ankh. This one? Is it this one? Hmm. I'm not seeing the correlation for this one. If I'm in the right spot. I am. Valhalla E2. I can't wait to put all of this together and still have no idea what we're talking about. Just to the right. Wait. E2. I'm still down one. I'm also stupid. Was it this one? Yeah, the one in the corner? The water pot is tolerance. Any battle provokes chaos. Okay. Okay, so that's all the hints, huh? Gonna be... Well, we've been to 2 Yuga wheels, assuming it's those things that stab you if you put the weight down incorrectly. Lotus is gold, pot is copper something, and then the paper was iron, I think. Or steel? Or a thing that looked like paper, which was probably text, I guess. Also, hello again to Riesling. I showed the eggs to all the gods. Now we've got this nonsense going on. It's definitely something. But I'll be honest in saying that it didn't really clear anything up for me. Because I don't really know what my main goal is. Still, I appreciate you giving me directions to all the hints. Meandering around for that. Give a good whip on the lights. Oh, that makes more sense. Do they move? Okay. That makes more sense, thank you. I would have probably never whipped the light. Okay. Yep, we get to play the good old rave party puzzle. So this is Satra Yuga, which was the Lotus. So will not grace those for whom life is tangled with chaos. So no chaos here, please. Where does chaos want to go? And this is Petra. I don't remember the other, like... I don't remember where the texts were, and we never found the 4th one. I am 80% certain that we never saw the 4th one. Why is this such a massive puzzle, though? It spans the entirety of the game's world. And what am I trying to balance? It means to see the 4 ages. Select the correct offering in the correct hand for the correct age. So... I just don't understand what I'm supposed to be balancing, though. This is a tough one. For sure. And my brain is very small. It's hard to balance 4 pieces of pepper. Okay. I'm guessing it's for each head we're gonna do a different thing, maybe? So this would be copper, which is vase, and the water pot. Tolerate any battle that provokes chaos. So... maybe yellow and purple? I think I missed one somewhere. Yeah, I forgot to write down one of his things he asked, but I wrote down all of their things. So, like, would it be... purple and... green? With... no, what a read. Purple and green with the water pot? Which is... this one? don't think that was right. Hmm. This is steel, I think. Or... yeah. Steel... I don't think that was correct, but I don't know enough to tell. It didn't make a jingle. I'm just gonna keep going until we figure something out. So, steel was... conflict and despair. It was all about the techs. Reach death, we will return to water. And the techs were... Kali, I think? Whoops. You back over there. Use a knife for this instead. The techs were water. And probably yellow. I don't think I'm doing this right, but... And gold is the lotus, which is this one. Which one's red? Red was Amaterasu. That's pretty far from chaos, right? Born from light. Yeah, opposite of darkness. But then this one's Tetra Yuga, and it was just... or Treta! Age of Silver. And it was... Virtue declined and people came to live on ceremony. So that would be the text, which is this one. Oh no, it can't be the text. I don't know, man. I don't understand. Does this matter? Like, I don't think I got any of these right. To be blunt. But if all of these are... Oh wait, did I not? I didn't change it. Wait. No, it's still a skull. Oh, I didn't realize... Okay, so these are actually changing based on something? I'm not sure what. But we did get a pot and we did get a... thing. What do you make? You make a skull. Okay. What do you make? Skull. Oh, okay. So do I have to put the correct lights on them and then they make an item? Based on... this? So copper... I was correct, I think. Okay, so the lights don't stay on them. That's where I got it wrong at the end there, is I was keeping lights stuck on one thing. Okay. What was this one? I have to go through my entire brain process again. I'm sorry, but hope you're all enjoying the stream and watching my gears turn. These rusty, rusty gears. Bronze was virtue, blah blah blah. Tolerance, and that any battle provokes chaos. It was green. Oop. There's a pot. Okay. And then this one was... Kali Yuga. Text, death is water, blue, and yellow. Right? I didn't change the thing. Oh wait, it doesn't matter. Okay. I have to... Wait, does it not matter? Why wouldn't it matter? Does this part not matter? I'm confused. My brain... It's an ox hitting itself on the head over and over. Maybe we... This part doesn't matter right now. I don't... guess not? We just have to get the correct lights on the correct things. So blessing is the Gold Age. Will not grace those whose life is tangled with chaos. I didn't write down one of them, which is gonna hurt me because I... So, life is tangled with chaos. Do I have to put chaos there after all? Or no? I don't know. Life and chaos. Maybe it's probably red, right? I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Wait, does that reset it immediately? It does. Dang it. Let's try the ones we don't know then. It even... Oh, it didn't, actually. Don't know why I felt like the need pause. Okay. 3 was purple and green. 4 blue and yellow. 6 hot. Ah, notes. Alright, what's this do? That's the lotus, okay. Purple and red. Chaos is everywhere. Age of Belief. I didn't write that one down, I don't think. Yeah, I got the text, the lotus, and the pot, but I didn't write down the last one, but it is... Prayer beads fight even after lives are exhausted, so... Green and red? Okay. No, it fell. Okay. I thought I was gonna fall down again. Okay, so now we just have to do this. Alright, what do I do now? We've got all the correct things. To create the items, but how do I balance them with virtue? Okay. How do I balance them with the hooves of an ox or whatever? Virtue is measured akin to the number of ox hooves. It's probably... I still have to rebalance these lights, probably, but... I'm just smacking them, I'm not really doing any... I don't really have any plans, but... I don't know. I put it in a order that makes sense in my brain. You know, everything begins in water and life, or whatever. There chaos happens, fighting happens, and then death. But I don't know how that relates to the ox. I'm just staring at my notes, really. Wait, when reaching text, we return to water. I don't remember anything about virtue. Wait. Age of Steel now disappeared, replaced by conflict and despair. And that would be... So that would still be that. I got nothing. I don't know how to use this ox properly. A weird thing to say, for sure. That one would be this, I guess. Do I need to have the correct lights on? Okay. Kali Yuga is probably that. Virtue declined, became the lead on ceremony. Okay, well, that's a water pot. I guess we know which one's which, actually. That's text, this one's beads, and that one's gold, but I don't know what the gold one was. Don't you love the part where really spent 30 to 40 minutes on one puzzle? Ow. I'm sure I'm... Oops, didn't mean to hit both. I don't blame him, this is a difficult puzzle. But also, it scares me that you say one of. I guess the gates of the eternal prison or whatever is also pretty difficult. To figure out which one you're supposed to be going through. Well, thank you, I appreciate it. There's just one little thing that's not clicking in my head. What is it? I'm sure I have to put these lights in a specific way and then something happens. But I'm not sure how that correlates to... the ox. Age of Blessing. So... Age of Blessing, no chaos. Just life and whatever. And that's the Gold Age. Right? I appreciate that too. I don't really want the answer. I just want to... I'm just speaking out loud and trying to hope that it clicks in my head. I'm just constantly looking at my notes. It would help if I had the other two age things, maybe. Age of Seal, now blunted. Correct offering in the correct hand for the correct age. I meant to see the 4 ages. And if you say I'm doing great, then I assume I've done everything right so far. Or I'm really, really bad. Means to see the 4 ages. And these are all correct. These are all the correct items in each thing. Nothing. Nothing's clicking. Let's see. We reach death, we return to water. Water pot of tolerance, any battle that provokes chaos. But what? How do I balance that with virtue? It would help if they were moving or something. Then I can measure things properly. My only other thought is... I know, reset all of that progress, but I want my weights back. And I have everything written down, so it's fine. Can I do... Okay. So the thing up here doesn't actually matter. Okay, now I understand better. So what I need to do is actually balance the pictures on the thing. So, based on that... I was doing it based on the things. So... Virtue Decline is Tetra Yuga, that's silver. Okay, so instead of 1, I should put Lotus... beads... Hot... Text. Do they all need to be out here? Hard to say. I know I can make multiple of the same thing, but that doesn't seem very balanced, does it? Oh, already set up. Nothing. All I do is swap 2 of them around, but... So... Do I have to do it for each face, or... At least we get to listen to such a great song over and over and over again. So if I'm... Okay. Guess I'll go off assuming I'm trying to make it for this face specifically. Virtue is... high. Hi, I'm Virtue. Then... But these things say different things. Although, maybe I'm going off the wheels too much. Or maybe I just had it wrong based on... These were definitely... That was definitely that. Maybe I should swap the beads in the text? I said that. Why am I doing this? Okay. And then pot is purple and green. I'm sorry, I don't have the big picture. Other than maybe balancing these lights out a bit. Right now they're pretty chaotic. Especially that purple one. I was thinking maybe I got one of the things wrong. The position's wrong. But I don't know. Feels pretty right. Or it felt pretty right. I'm just not getting any feedback. You know? Like nothing's moving. And that bugs me. Looking over my notes again. Blessings will not grace those who are tangled chaos. When reaching death, we return to water. Right. Okay, this is just the combinations for the pictures, but not the... Does this matter? That's the issue. I don't know. This is why I don't like playing puzzle games on stream, though, because I sit here and look like a dummy for an hour. This is exactly what happened with the crossword puzzles, except everyone else knew the solution, except me. For context on that, we played Persona 5 recently, and I struggled with crossword puzzles because I don't use that many words. Words strong and good, so I speak proper for people to understand how I say things. And it works out for me. I guess I can get rid of that, I guess. Petra Yuga came to lean on ceremony. That would be beads, right? Yeah. I'd assume. So I had it right, I think. Maybe? These are green and red. Do I just have one thing wrong, or am I just completely wrong? Can't tell. Beads. I mean, it could be I just have these two mixed up. I was pretty sure pot was copper, but... Although, conflict and... There you go. Nothing. Wait, maybe I'm doing this stupidly. Maybe we are supposed to do it, like, per face. The only way to figure that out is if we did gold first. But I did gold first. I don't know, man. I really don't. It's like this. Okay, now we do... This is silver. I think. Hard to tell silver and steel apart, to be honest. And coppers, I guess. Like, am I doing this right? I don't think so. Pretty sure copper was pot, though. Purple and green. I didn't switch it to copper. I'm stupid. Or I didn't... Wait, no, that was correct. I just bundled my own brain up and threw it out the window. I don't know, this whole stream is just gonna be this puzzle. A testament to how difficult it is when you don't know what the heck you're doing. I don't think I'm doing great anymore. I think I'm going backwards. The Age of Blessing. I still think that's Lotus. And it's gold. Does the position matter, though? Can't tell. Let me think. I'm thinking is difficult, but how are all of you doing? If anyone's still here. I know Griffey probably exploded. Probably started counting those Pokemon pins and just started playing Pokemon. Okay. We've got the things, but I don't know what this ox does. What would the ox do? How do I balance virtue with items? I can probably put down multiple of the same thing, but... like... how do we balance that? Hello, Reborn. We're solving puzzles.
We, Akatsuki, will deliver.
Hope you're having a good day. Like, what happens if I put down 2 of these? And then we take this down to... this. It's like nothing's moving. That's what bugs me. Pot is... purple and green. And then... yeah, that one doesn't make anything. So I can make multiple of the same ones, but... But to summarize what we're doing, Reborn, if you're just tuning in, I showed the statues the eggs, and each one of these lights represents one of the gods of creation. And you got Chaos, Purple, Ymir, Autumn, Abzu, and a long name I'm not going to say, but represents Amaterasu. And if you put certain ones together, they create an item that represents an age. An age of time. And we're trying to balance them with this ox's hooves, which represents virtue. But I don't know where. I don't know how to balance them with this. I now know I can have multiple, but is that what it wants? Don't know. Well, what have you been up to, Reborn? Have you been exploding any spaceships, or killing any ghosts? Collecting any tailed demons? I don't know. Finding any ingredients? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're suffering, even if it is a solid 6 out of 10. I hope it explodes. I hope your suffering is not reborn. What do? Nothing. In hindsight, 2 lotuses would not balance the virtue. That's like maximum virtue. Or blessings, I don't know. I don't know, man. I need something. Something to click in my brain. But I've got nothing. And it's hard to get like a real understanding or like a real hint or like thought process, I don't know, from this game in general. Like, I doubt there's anything in my notes, right? Nothing that would be like related to this. It has nothing to do with this stupid thing. That's probably another puzzle. No. Has to only be the Brahma hints, or however you say his name. Oh, just realized I deleted these and then we didn't save. So... they did not stay away. Where's it? There he is. Oh, that's probably because I was putting things in my... It was also probably going up and up a few times, but I'll keep it at whatever you saw it as. I was typing in my notes to keep them pretty, you know, pressing slashes and equal signs. Forgetting that that's a bad idea. But thank you, Reborn. Isn't this exciting? Well, as a thing to talk about while I continue to do nothing, I was wondering if there's anything else we should start streaming soon. I mean, I've got another game planned in like 3 days, assuming it works. But who knows? And we'll obviously still play this until I beat it, but we'll might take more breaks, who knows? I have been doing nothing but playing this for 2 weeks. Yeah, real exciting. You'll get to experience the power of a rat. Okay, let me try... I feel like I did all of these right. But maybe I'm supposed to do it opposite way? What? I don't know how I would do that. This is not one. Whoop. Don't fall and die. That's a bad idea. Take it from me, the die guy. I'm gonna put them in random things, I guess, because I have no idea. Yellow and blue. Okay, and then the last one is beads, green and red. Get out of here, Chaos. Ta-da! Completely wrong. What happens? Okay. Final thought is... And by final, I mean the only thing else I can think of is we have to show... But I don't have that text. Okay, that's fine. Remain calm. Disaster was wrought from sin and virtue... From virtue and sin in balance. What does disaster and sin mean? Belief system... No, none of these make any sense. Ah! I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm sorry. My thought was that maybe we're supposed to, like, balance it with what they represent, like... I don't know how to explain things either. We were supposed to balance out stuff based on what the thing says. But I don't have all of them. Virtue declined and people came to lean on ceremony. Might need a... just something. What do I need? Sorry that this is not very exciting. This would be a great time for one of the emails to pop up and be like, hey! This is exactly what you're supposed to do and how you do it! But I have a feeling that doesn't happen with this puzzle. But we have all of the things here. Let me think. I am thinking very hard, but I've got nothing. I don't know what most of these things represent. Like, I know how to make them now, but... The lotus begets blessing. Blessing will not grace those for whom life is tangled with chaos. It was the golden era. There was no chaos anywhere, I think. But no, that doesn't feel right, because it said I must just have one of these wrong. Let's try swapping them around, I guess. What did I do here first? We did beads, and then I think we did pot. Let's do... This is correct, right? Blue and yellow. Okay. I am pretty sure this was pot in... Weird thing to say. In the ring thing we found, I think in the underworld, I'm pretty sure it was... this one. It was copper. Right? Anyway, it's purple and green. And then... green and red. Yeah, green and red. Okay. Let's rotate this around, I guess. What am I... Now what? Do I have these right? I cannot tell. I genuinely am asking now because I don't understand. Did I... There was no jingle. It changes the ox, and the ox's hooves represent virtue. Do you know what that means? I don't. Yeah, there's no jingle jangle, but I don't know what else to do. Okay. I'm gonna do what we did again, but I'm gonna try to rotate the centerpiece again. That's the only thing I didn't do, like, consistently. So... Crap, what did I put in this one? I think it was the text, right? And this is... Gonna double check just to make sure I'm not stupid. Age of Silver, okay. So we do this. Is this silver or iron? I'm gonna say this is silver. That's the only other thing I can think I'm getting wrong, is that maybe my screen is so dark I don't see this as silver properly. But anyway, text is blue and yellow. Okay. And copper is the pot, purple and green. Okay. And this is iron. Which is... beads, green, and red. Right? Yeah. I did the wrong thing. I'm dumb. Hang on. Let me swap it around. There we go. Oh, finally! Jeez. I feel like I did that, though. No, I didn't rotate the skull enough. That was my fault. I'm so dumb. And I definitely had the beads and the text swapped around. Thank you for not spilling it for me, but I'm so sorry that took so long. Now, question. What did that do? And I got a text from... You past promised trials with flying colors, literally! Wonder what that is a picture of. Could it be a full map of La-Mulana? What are those red and blue lights? They probably represent certain locations. Try checking it against the map on your tablet. You may figure something out. Huh? I don't have like a full map. I unlocked another puzzle! No! Please say it's not so. What is that? Oh my... What is this? There's like glowing stars on it? I recognize the two crows. That's where... That's Odin's thing. I think that's like Roots of Yggdrasil or something. I don't recognize this. Why there's so many blue things? Oh my god. Okay, that's Echidna right there. I recognize Snake Lady. There's something blue in there? What does the blue mean? And the red? Hello? And then there's just nothing. Okay, well, he said it's a map of La-Mulana. So I'm guessing that means that it's telling me something I've missed in there? But my map sucks. Wait. There's a blue dot. 3 things below us. What does that mean? Alright, well first off, I'm gonna go save. We saved at 54, it is now 55. 12. Dang it. I agree! Is the thing still up there? Yes, I think it just moved. I think it just swapped back to default, yeah. Okay, so overall, I had the puzzle solved and then overcomplicated it for myself. Which I'm sure was very funny. And then just had them wrong. I had them in the wrong spots. I still don't know what this does. Anybody know what this does? I pressed the button. The key fairy told me there was a hole here and I threw a thing through it, but pressing the button didn't seem to do anything. It's just a press button now. Ow. Okay, so to my left might be a thing? And then I fell down because I'm smart? I'm so sorry that it took an hour and a half. If you watch the VOD the entire way, I'm so sorry. If you watch the VOD at all, I'm so sorry. I hate skeletons. I've never done the genocide route thing, but, like, he's making me consider it. All pieces of wisdom, all locations are recorded on the strange machine that was brought to this land. She essentially just said the same thing as the other guy. It's a map of La-Mulana. What does that mean? I don't know. It would help if this place was not such a nightmare to get through. I knew that was there. I knew that was there, and I still walked right up to it because I wanted to punch that stupid skeleton in the face. But he doesn't have a face, yo-ho-ho! Don't care. I'm gonna revive him, bring him back to life, and then punch him in the face. I forgot that that was gonna kill me. My brain's not working right after I used 90% of it to do that stupid puzzle. I'm dead. Our 300 death was to a laser, and our 301 death was to a very, very dodgeable monster. Okay. Well, assuming I didn't mess up the death counter. I was pressing equals a bit, forgetting that it was also plus sign. Okay. Let's go to somewhere easier that I saw a blue dot on, and see if there's something on the map. I think that is... I don't know. I want to say that's the fairy that has the golden shield. But that seems too close. No, it's this guy. Oh, I never got this box. That's right, we died to Echidna or whatever, and I just never got it. You sealed off Echidna, good job. Okay, I think that means... that it is... It has marked all of the boxes on my map? But that's annoying. Not annoying that it's there, but annoying because that's a box, and it's not marked on my map. What does that mean? Is that not a real box? Is that box there just to be annoying? It's just what was in that box? Oh, you're right. It could just be the crystal skulls that's marked. That's not too bad, I guess. Okay, we have to go around, I guess. Or go up. Hard to say anymore. That would mean that they're... To test your theory, if we go to this box... Assuming I can live long enough to do so... Hello, Mimikyu. Hope you're having a good day. Please stab me. Thank you. I spent like an hour and a half, maybe longer, on one puzzle. Okay, now we're finally over here. Why do I do things? Why did they design it this way, where I could do things? This is essentially the same kind of game as Metroid, just a lot more annoying. Thank you, three-headed dragon monster. Your sacrifice will not be remembered. Well, there's no door over here. My only other option is to go grab a fairy, I guess. So our horrible stupid puzzle unlocked another horrible stupid puzzle, known as meandering around until we get all these cool new things. Oh, true. Thank you for that input. We no longer need this hint about pots and lotuses and texts. I probably don't need this either. It was a fun beat we had going, though. Even if we do need that again later for those ring things, I have it already written down. Ray notes. Okay. Thank you for the heads up, and thank you again for, like, giving me directions on finding all of those hints, Mechanics. I really appreciate it. You know, we would have had another hour of me meandering around just trying to find them, otherwise. I hope you enjoyed watching someone suffer as you must have suffered at one point. Where am I going? Fairy, that's what. That's what it was. Ow. This is the closest fairy I know. There's probably an easier fairy to grab somewhere, but... yeah, I now understand why, for sure. No, I didn't want a pink fairy. No, my... just the laser part alone of, like, figuring out which thing solves what would be a nightmare. Unless you're one of those people that just love trying every single possibility all at once. Hate skeletons. If you have a skeleton, leave. Skeletons aren't welcome here. Ow. Actually, you don't have to leave. Your skeleton is banned, though. Blobs only allowed here. And yes, I'm saying that the blob does not have a skeleton. Okay. This is the easiest fairy I know how to get, I said. Naively. I wish I knew what the combo was for the key fairy. But I don't think I have those apps anyway. No, not the green fairy! I grabbed the ladder. I didn't want to grab the ladder. I'd rather die than grab the ladder. Sorry, I'm wasting even more time. but you can feel my pain. Dang it! No. Okay. Okay. Now just be very calm. Do not press up. Press right. That's right. Press right. I said I appreciate how they made it consistent now. But it is also very funny that they still made it a headache. Back to chaos. Alright, we're going this way to go around. Also, maybe the fairy can open that box? I don't know. Fairy, can you open this box? No. Fairy does not open that box. Yeah. Danger! You're covered in magma! Hot, hot magma! Ow. Ow. And also birds. A lot of birds. No, don't hit me, bird. There's so many birds! Alright, Fairy did not tell me a dang thing about anything, making me think that maybe I have to get in there another way. How? I don't know. Where was another place we needed to go to? What was the place with the lion? Would that be Hollow Mouse? No, not Hollow Mouse. Shrine of the Giants? I only, like, slightly paid it. No, they were the triangle thing. I don't see anything on this map. Maybe that's what we should do real quick. Just go look at our maps. Nothing here. And we were already here. I didn't need to look at this one, but might as well go in the circle. Nothing here. No, this is Odin's place, I think. No, wait, that's somewhere else. I don't remember. I don't know anything. I don't know you. Gotta be something in Immortal Battlefield, right? Nope. We may have gotten everything. What did that do? We've gotten 2 dots on our thing. Okay, there's one way below us. That's cool. Barry's gonna leave in about 2 seconds. Should be right below my feet, and the fairy says nothing. Bye! Okay, well, bye, fairy. I've tried sitting in this stupid thing. Doesn't work. There's another... I guess I should just write these down, why not? Let's see... I'll leave those written down, because why not? Chaos, Valhalla... Right, yeah. Nothing. Where was the red thing? There were red dots on there too, right? Bloom, maybe? It could also be Doom. Oh, there's a red one. I don't know what it is, but it's there. It's in this room. Oh, we do know that Socket is in here somewhere. I should start holding this up some... No? Nothing. We already did that. Although... Wind, sea, fire, earth. Might as well try it here. Wind, sea, fire, earth. Nothing. Is this where I need a fairy? Or something else? All of these things it revealed are just other puzzles I can't solve. Blue, red, what does it matter? Everything is darkness. Ah! Oh! It's a mantra? Interesting. Alpha spoke of that which will end all life, of that what is known as the Mother. Those who seek must speak the name of More. Okay. We learn the name of Mother. Cool. So, blue is skulls, and red is mantras. I guess? There's one near the top then, and one wherever the heck that is. I wasn't paying attention enough to the symbols on the walls. It would be the opposite of that, but it doesn't have an opposite. So it can't be. Wait, what's the dot up there? I can't tell if that's a special effect or just like one all the way up there in the top right. It's not even on the map. It disappeared. There's one right here. Interesting. Interesting. Well. We learned the word from Mother. Now we just need, like, 2 more. Maybe 3, I don't know. Anything out here? No, doesn't look like it. Anything inside? I don't think I have a map for inside, but... No. Well... we did it. I'm not sure where else to look. I didn't pay attention to the symbols, because I'm smart. I feel like I've been everywhere, though. Well, did we go to the mausoleum? Yes. We'll probably be ending soon, but thanks again for your help, and I hope you have a good night. Yeah. It'll just be me meandering around and crying. Yeah, and getting stabbed by skeletons. Honestly, I should probably take a break, but at the same time, I feel like we didn't do much of anything today. Except solve one big puzzle. Let's go do one other thing. Let's go see what Mother's other meaning is. I was gonna put on the outfit, but then I realized I don't need to do that. I've got an anchor tied to my shoe. Nope, shut up. Alright, go in here. Why? Wrong item. I speak, Mother. I am the master of words and speech. You count a word and I will bestow upon them a new meaning. Yeah, I already did. I'm the master of words and speech. I did it. I said the word. Very well, the mother is the creature that fell into these lands. The giant understood her wish to return home. So she means wish, huh? Well, if she means wish, then... Scream Mother into Echidna's room. Okay. We'll go see what that does. Very wishful thinking. We'll see what that does, and then I will fall to my death. Screaming the whole time. And then... in the Inferno Cavern. Summon a thing! That wasn't on the map, I can't help but notice. I guess it was. The hidden ones are still hidden, huh? What was I doing? This. And now... Our first spoke with which resists extinction was known as the children. To those who seek must speak the name of Barn. We're a barn? Mother called her children a barn? That's just rude. Gotta go refill our... I don't know what you just said, but I feel insulted. Remember when it took like 6 attacks to kill these little Cheetos? Now it takes 3. Ow. Stop it. He's just throwing bombs after bombs after bombs. Barn is the Swedish word for children. I see. Well, I didn't know that. But still feels rude. I have to tell him that I am here. And count the words and I will tell them. Are all of these Swedish? Probably not. Oh, it's on the opposite side, too. I'm the master of what I did! I'm speaking the word. Very well, child is that which is born to leave the nest. The giants referred to such as a howl for independence. Okay. I'm missing one mantra. Just one. I don't know what it is, but... Let me double check our other thing. Water, moon, no. We need the other one, because the other one means roof, and we need that. Do I have anything that's... No. I've never written down howl in my life. Let's go heal, even though I'm one bubble away from healing, and then... Let's hear our new... Hang on. Let's save first. I have the inkling that something might kill me. I feel this at all times, but... Behold our power! Very colorful. But I think we will stop. After I refill my thing, because I know I'll forget. If that's okay with all of you. We've unlocked 2 mantras. We can now see what is wishes to be unseen. Of course, I have realized that by doing that puzzle and unlocking the ability to see all of those blue skulls, I now have to go get the skulls. But we'll do that later. I could probably eat something. So, thanks a lot for watching and hanging out, everybody. I will probably see you tomorrow for more stuff. And then... that'll probably be... well, I'll talk about it tomorrow. Maybe. Jeez, 301 deaths. I feel like I died inside a little bit from all of these... all that time I spent on one puzzle. Apologies to any VOD watchers who sat through the whole thing, and anyone still listening right now. But anyway. Hope you all have a good night. I will see you later. Be sure to eat food. If you haven't eaten food, be sure to eat your arm if you have no food. Bye for now.